My name's Joseph James, and I'm here in Santa Monica, California with Sohrab Mirmont.
Hello.
The director and co-producer of the Freemason. I'm just going to briefly tell you how this movie happened because it's one of those, only in Hollywood type stories. I am not an artist, not a director. I have, limited skills in areas, and I know what I'm good at and what I'm not. And when the film was ready to go, we had the script ready. I was trying to find a director, and it was getting closer and closer to our shooting date, and we were literally a month away from shooting, and I still, had not secured that person. So I was panicking, trying to find anybody, and I'd never even really met Sohrab except just in passing once, but everybody that I met said, extremely good things about him, and so I just had this feeling like he was the one to go with. And even though I'd never worked with him and I was taking a huge gamble, I decided to pick up the phone and call him. And so I call him and I say, are you ready to make a feature film in 1 month? Can you direct it? Can you co-produce it? Can you bring all of your skills? Sohrab is a true director in the sense of the word, and so the rest is kind of history. And we had 29 days of prep, and about a week before we started shooting, we found out that we had Sean Astin in the movie. And so, anyway, why don't you tell them your version of how it happened?
That was exciting. Yeah, I was in Los Angeles. I'm a first assistant director for a TV show on Disney Channel. And the night that I got the phone call, I had just wrapped shooting for Disney, and I was thinking, man, I want to start directing again. I don't want to keep assistant directing. And then like 30 minutes later, I got a phone call from a mutual friend of ours, Dave Nordstrom. And then, 5 minutes later, Joseph James's voice came on the line, and I had met him, probably a year and a half ago on one of his other films. And then he started pitching me the project. And it sounded really interesting. It was called The Freemason. At the time, they had no cast attached to it, and they had, I guess they had quite a bit of crew attached to it, but on the phone call, I got some information about it, and I was really excited, and so we got off the phone. I thought about it for like 2 minutes, and then I called him back. I'm like, yes, I want to do it. And then like 5 or 6 days later, I flew down to Utah, and I had about 29 days of prep, and then 12 days of shooting. And then here we are now, like 7 months later, with a finished product.
Yeah, and Sohrab did an amazing job, and so did the crew. Everybody on the cast was amazing to work with. Randy Wayne, Alex McKenna, Richard Dutcher. Seeing Richard Dutcher and Sean Astin on the screen together was incredible, and it was just one of those movies where, we shot it in what, 12 days?
12 days. 12 hardcore days. Only one day did we go overtime, I think.
Yeah, right? And we finished half a day early. And
yeah, so it doesn't even count that we went overtime.
And so it's truly surreal, and the movie is one of the most comprehensive movies about the Freemasons ever made. It goes in depth. I'm a Freemason myself and have been one for many years, and I told the screenwriter that I really wanted to show the audience something that they'd never seen before, and to take them into this world of the Freemasons. And Sean plays a homicide detective who has to solve a crime, and so there's just so many elements. And so I just hope all of you go to the website, thefreemasonmovie.com, go to our Facebook page / The Freemason Movie. We're getting ready for the worldwide release, and there's a trailer online that you can watch, and just appreciate all your support out there.